Focus on the input metrics that will most likely lead to the output metrics you're tracking. Hey, I'm Pastor Matt here with your Missionary Pathway Mission Insight, and I know that Mission Insight sounds incredibly nerdy, but here's the reality. If you follow our Mission Insights, in the last Mission Insight, we were talking about the importance of metrics and how they cause us to focus on things. Well, as you're talking about metrics, there's another really important conversation you need to have, and that's the difference between input and output metrics, or what some people call lead and lag measures. Why is this so important? Because most often in the church, we track things we can't control. We track things that are the result of something. Those are output metrics. So for example, the three most popular things we track are attendance, baptisms, and cash. Here's the reality. You can't control any of that. You can't control how many people show up to worship on a Sunday. You definitely can't control how many people are baptized. That's a total Holy Spirit thing. And you can't control how much money people put in the plate. The reality is, oftentimes we're only tracking things that we can't control. And so that's where it becomes important to have a few input metrics. Input metrics are things that you can control. And they're things that when you line them up with the output metrics can help you do some activities that will most likely lead to the outcomes you're hoping to see. So, for example, let's take attendance. If you want to see more people attending church, you can't control how many people showed up on a Sunday, but you can control how many people you invite out to worship, how often you talk about inviting people to worship, and how many times you help train people in inviting people out to worship. You can't control how many people are baptized. No. But you can control how many people you teach to have spiritual conversations, how many opportunities you give people to go through a basics of the faith class, and how many times you mention baptism in worship. When we add things that we can control that will most likely lead to the results we're hoping to see, it helps us add some metrics that we can focus in on, that we can actually be actively engaged in. You know, one of my favorite ones with church planters was when I was training a church planter. It's really important that church planters learn how to get out into the community and meet people. Now, I can't control how much they know how to do that, but what I can do is give them a really simple input metric to help them learn how to do that. And so what we used to say was this: you need to connect with and learn the names of 10 to 15 people in the community every single week. Now, what I learned was I can't control how many people come out to worship that they connect with in the community, but they can control how many people they go out and meet. And so it's a chance to give somebody input metrics that will most likely lead to the outputs they hope to see. And so if you're only tracking outputs, think about a few good input metrics that you could add to that would help you engage with the community and see the things that you hope to see most likely happen. So I hope this was a help to you. If you're looking for more mission insights, check out the Kairos Network on YouTube. And of course, if this was a help, click like or subscribe and share it out with somebody else that needs this mission insight. And of course, if you want to learn how to make disciples in the places you live, work, learn, and play, check out the Missionary Pathway. The Missionary Pathway is an incredible free resource that will help you learn how to get out into the community and share your faith with those around you. So hey, till next time, it's a joy hanging out with you right here on Mission Insights.